Welcome back, guys, to another video with Moncho Publishers. So today what I wanted to talk about is being grateful and having gratitude. There's so many things in this world that are going on that could basically be stressing you out right now. We have the pandemic going on. We have wildfires that are going on the West Coast. We have hurricanes that are going on the East Coast and down south. These things are always happening. Some type of distraction is always out there that can pull you away from some of the more positive things that you could be doing. Like I tell you, every morning I wake up and I show gratitude. I'm grateful for, number one, seeing another day. I'm grateful for having my health. I'm grateful for having a job. And I know there are people out there that may be going through situations where they have lost their job because of things like the pandemic, or their health is not the best right now. But regardless of what's going on, there's always something that you can be positive about. I always talk about Newton's law, where for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. And what that means is what you put out is what is coming back to you the exact same way. So an equal and opposite reaction. So if you're putting out positive vibes, you're going to be getting positive vibes back. So I want to put a challenge out there for you. And this is just a pay it forward challenge. It's simple. Doesn't have to be a monetary thing. It could just be a nice word, saying something nice about a person, sending a nice email, sending a nice text, posting something nice on your social media, because I know you guys are on social media. But really what it comes down to is this: paying it forward in some way that brightens up somebody else's day. I'll give you an example of something that caught me off guard because I just wasn't thinking about it. My son and I, we were out going for breakfast, and we pull up to this restaurant. We're getting takeout, of course. And when I get up to the line to pay, the young lady at the window said, "Hey, the gentleman in front paid for your order." And I was like, oh, okay, which it shocked me, because one, I wasn't expecting it. It was a welcoming gesture that I just thought was great. So I asked what the person behind me, what their bill was, and if I could pay for theirs. And she said, of course. So I paid for that person. Now, I don't know whether the chain kept going, whether the person behind me paid for the upcoming person behind them, but it doesn't matter. You don't do something nice to expect something in return. You do something nice just to be doing it. And I think that's what happens in certain things, is where you want something back from that person. But to me, that's not showing real gratitude. Gratitude is doing something regardless of what's going to happen in return. That's what true gratitude is. Don't expect something to come back. Just let it flow. Because like I said, Newton's third law, for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. So your charge for tomorrow, or if you have time to do it today, is to pay it forward in any way you see fit. You can go to your next door neighbor, help them with their yard work. You can buy something for someone, a simple gift. You can put a thank you note on someone's car, or a note that just says, "Hey, I hope you're having a great day." You don't even have to know the person. What you don't know is how much that simple gesture can go, for a person. And for those of you who are going through something right now, regardless of what it is, no matter how bad it is, I guarantee you there's somebody else that's going through something that's even worse than what you're going through. I'm not trying to diminish what's happening to you. I'm just saying things happen to everybody at some point or another. And whatever you're going through, I promise you, it will pass. Whether it passes the way you think it should, or whether it passes quickly or it takes a long time, it will pass. There's nothing that's going to be put on you that you're not capable of dealing with. And I know it's hard to think about that, while you're in the midst of it. I went through breast cancer 14 years ago, and at that time, I was nervous. I was afraid. I didn't know what was going to happen. I look back on that journey now, and it seemed light years, away. But at the time, I was afraid. I just didn't know what to do. But when you're going through different situations like that, you need to surround yourself with people who can help support you. Don't get around the naysayers. Don't get around the negative people. And we all have them. We have those people that we call them dream killers. No matter what you say, they got a negative thing to say. Oh, you're not going to be able to do that. Really? You're from the projects. What makes you think you can become a millionaire? What makes you think you can invent something? No one's going to eat your food. Why are you even thinking about something like that? Dream killers is what those people are. But there are some people, their whole personality brightens you up just because they walk in the room. Those are the type of people that you want to surround yourself with. You need someone that can just listen to you. And whether you have friends like that or family like that, if you don't, there's always ways of getting around those people. Social media is one of the best ways for certain things like that, because there are support groups where you can just type and talk with someone, or you can just post something. What I don't want you to do is just to wallow in self-pity. And what that means is the woe is me syndrome. The more you think about the negative things that goes on, the more you're going to wallow in that, and it's not going to improve. So you got to think positive. It's hard when you're in the midst of it, I know, but you have to think positive. Put those positive vibes out there, and positive things will come back. So starting today, if you can, if you can't do it today, start it tomorrow. I want you to get in the challenge of paying it forward. Say something positive. Do something positive. Put a nice note on somebody's car. Hey, I don't know who you are. I just hope you're having a great day. Sign your first name. Whatever it is, leave a Bible verse. Leave a great quote. Put something nice out there. And I guarantee you, it's just going to make you feel good just because you did something. Because I'm sure somebody has brightened up your day when they said something like that. So let's keep it moving. Let's keep it positive. And I'll see you back here on the next video. Yeah.